Hi, all right, welcome to week 7. This week is going to be just a little bit different because you are going to be taking two quizzes. You're taking two quizzes on things that you have already seen. So no need to panic. You are prepared, you are ready, and you have, as much time as you need to go back and, try and figure stuff out. So the first thing that I want to show you is our Schoology page so that you can see where you need to find or where you can find all of this information. So here we are, week 7. All right, so you've got a reading quiz and a listening quiz. All right, so here is your reading quiz document. There are 2 things in there. That is all you need to be able to complete this reading assessment. This is where you're going to hand in your work, okay? So you're going to be reading and you're going to write down everything that you understand, okay? Just write in English everything that you understand about what you have read. Here you're going to hand in your rubric because you are going to grade yourself just like we always did in Spanish class when we were, in school. So here are the 2 things that you need. Here's the quiz. And then here is the rubric. I'm going to go over the rubric with you for the reading quiz, and then I'll go over it for the listening quiz. They look pretty similar because in both of these, you are either listening or reading and then retelling everything that you understand in English. Okay, so let me show you here the reading rubric first. Okay, so it's 10 points. Okay, 10 points. Does your retell, so does everything that you say answer the main idea questions? What is it like? So what is Argentina like? What is popular? And what are some important sites? If you answer those 3 questions, okay, that is what you need to be doing. What is it like? One. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed a question. So where is it? What is it like? What is popular? What are some important sites? So there's 4 questions there. Okay, provide details and supporting information about the main idea. So this goes with these 2 go together, all right? Make sure that you are using examples or facts or details or things that I talk about, things that you read that just support your answers to these questions. So the more detail, the better. And then your retell includes 1 piece of information from each of the 4 top subtopics: geography, music, food, important places. So make sure you include a piece of information from each of those things. And this says 20. I'm sorry, I will change that. This is out of 10. It's out of 10 summative points. So you are going to have to do what we used to do in school when you would go and get different colored markers. Okay, so you need 3 different colored markers, or you can use different colored fonts if you're typing it on your iPad. That's fine too. But when you answer the question, where is it? Okay, use 1 color. So for this whole row, you're going to use, let's say, yellow. Anytime you provide an example or supporting detail, you're going to use orange. Every time you do something like that, you're going to highlight in orange. And then if you include 1 piece of information from each of the 4 subtopics, when you do that, you are going to do red. Okay? If it like overlaps, if it overlaps, just pick 1. Pick the one that you need to help you get that A. Okay? All right. So your grade will be out of 10. And then I'm going to give you 5 basically points, 5 summative points for filling out your rubric. Okay? So you're going to share, or you're going to send these to me in 2 different areas, right, that I showed you. So when you go to show me when you go to hand in your quiz is what you write in English and what you have marked up. Okay, that's going to go here. your rubric where you grade yourself is going to go here. Okay, so I just want to see your reflection on your own work for the rubric. So make sure that you hand that in too. Okay, then you have a listening quiz. Okay, the listening quiz has 2 documents in it. Okay, this is going to bring you to a YouTube video. All right, this is something that I already recorded that you already probably watched and you already took a quick quiz on. So it should be familiar. I'm not trying to trick you. Okay, and then here is your rubric. So let me show you what is going on with that rubric. Okay, you've got 3 categories again. And my apologies that this says 20. It's not. It's going to be 10, 10, 8, 7, 6. Okay, so I'll get that fixed before I upload it. Okay, so your retail answers all of the 4 main questions. Here they are. What do we think of? Where is it? What is it like? What reminds us of it? So, wow, I really messed up this rubric. This is not about Argentina, okay? This is about Central America. So what do we think of when we think of Central America? Where is it? What is it like? What reminds us of it? Now, this is not a time for you to use just any general random information that you know about Central America. While that is great, you will lose points if your retell, meaning what you write out, includes misunderstandings, or in that case, this means information that was not included in the passage. So if I don't mention it in Spanish, do not write it down. You're not getting points for what you just know about Central America in general. You're getting points for listening in Spanish and writing everything you understand in English. Okay, so that's super important. Okay, your retell gives 4 details of, for example, like examples, facts, sensory details, how it looks, sounds, or feels, mini stories about the main idea or popular things that remind us of these places. Okay, and then retell includes 1 piece of information from each of the 4 subtopics: geography, music, food, and important places. Okay, so did I mess that up? I did. It's going to be these things: geography, location, /location, music and people, people and sports, and important sites. So I will get this all cleared up before I upload it to Schoology for the final time. So reading quiz, self-assessment; listening quiz, self-assessment. Okay, you're going to fill out the rubric. You're going to hand each of those things in. They're each 10 points, summative points, so 20 points total. I'm going to give you 5 points per rubric. So it's going to end up being 30 summative points total. So I'm going to give you some summative points for that self-reflection piece, because that is important. You need to be honest, right? Just because you give yourself 100% doesn't mean that that is what you are going to end up with, okay? So I'll be looking through your rubrics, and I will be probably grading you about where you graded yourself, but just know that I reserve the right to change your grade if I don't feel like it was an accurate reflection of your work. Okay, so make sure you email me if you have any questions, and that's it. So you have 1 due on Wednesday and 1 due on Thursday. Just do them as you can. All right. Have a good week.